He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Utah Utes offense will have the football first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and what style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
This crowd full, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Try to get it to the edge. Slithers into space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
There's nothing better than opening. Coming out as an away team, everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on second down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Breaks into the open. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
And the Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This is a design run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Just going to keep it after the
Oh, you got to block, my man.
Stopped for no gain.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these design runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
To the air, it's Dampier. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, fires downfield.
How you drop that, man?
Use that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Oh, 11-mile-an-hour winds.
This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits hits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will take the field for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's
tackle,
Williams.
make the tackle, make the tackle.
Short, safe pass.
Rally, rally, rally.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy.
Take away the seam, take away the seam, take away the seam.
Get this guy the ball in space.
Fires to the middle.
Come on.
Stand downfield. Such a big part to convert these third downs.
Lock that shit up.
At the 42.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Ivy. No chance to run, but still a good game.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the move. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Utah.
The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will keep it. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. A run for the quarterback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together, get one of those long drives going.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Dampier. The throw, got his man to the left. Touchdown, Utes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Turning it on! He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left. Receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers...
There he goes! Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space. Good things will happen.
Looking down the left side.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Moves around to clear up the vision. Across the 25. He's got room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back the pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Akron. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side.
Oh,
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
that's
I know this
crazy.
isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. That had all the makings of fog meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Sends it back in motion. Finding open areas. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Got a lot of room to the right. punishment has been extended.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Third string quarterback. House call. And boy, Chrissy. Boy, Chrissy.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. He'll start this drive firing. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. Right. But the screen game's a big part of it.
Looking deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch the film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB threw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep.
He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete.
Keep testing them. Keep testing them.
Trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. They'll down this one right at midfield. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what
there's
they
two
wanted
guys
to do.
there.
Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have got everybody right now on the same page.
Defense trying to take it back.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these
Call that the
guys
pyramid.
really do a better job of holding on to the football.
Call that the pyramid.
Finds a tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Makes the grab. It's Ivy. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Just drives in between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
They're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Creates a little room. He's loose. Running inside the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to...
Trying to get behind
Oh,
the
he got me.
Makes a grab for a big play.
This is my third at.
Almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Akron. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. The Utes hit it quickly to the line.
At the 19. And that's good enough.
Quarterback making checks. Using his feet. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the first down. What a clutch play in the 4th quarter.
He's
You
knocked
asshole.
down for a loss of 7. He tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit him right in the middle of the field.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's not going to make it. What a job of his defense to stop him in his tracks.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Looking downfield, it's Denson. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utes! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. These corners going to give them some space. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should...
Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Utah.
They've got him wobbling after that big play. Now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air, it's Dyer. Starting to feel a little pressure. Firing to the right, complete. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.